out your folder?
Okay guys, that was League of Legends. Not gameplay of course, but it's a little cinematic trailer that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, League of Legends was released in 2009. It's an online battle arena released by Riot Games. It's available for Mac and Windows, it's free to play, and it's inspired by a mod called Defense of the Ancients, which was for, I believe, something Wizards 3 or Warcraft 3. RP and IP. RP is like a, RP is bought with money, it's called microtransactions. You buy money online and they give you currency to use in game. RP you can use to buy skins, champions, runes, and mastery pages or rune pages. There's 3 lanes, top, mid, and bottom, and there's 2 teams, blue versus red. Each team has a nexus and 3 turrets in each lane defending their nexus, or 4 turrets. And there's 2 turrets outside the nexus, and there's a map after this, and I'll show you. And first one to destroy the nexus wins. In the traditional game type, there's different game types. Ones they have Twisted Tree Line, which is a 3v3, and ARAM, which is just a 1-lane game. Champions, runes, and masteries. Champions have unique abilities, as you saw. Like one was Leona, which was the girl with the shield. They got murdered by Darius, who was the guy with the big axe. And each champion corresponds with at least 1 lane. Certain champions can play multiple lanes, but most have a set lane that they're best in. Masteries are perks that have 3 trees: offensive, defensive, and utility. Technically, if you're playing, or traditionally, if you're playing tank, you perk more in the defensive tree, and if you're playing like an AD carry or something, which was the guy with the throwing axes, the one that got murdered by the big lion, which is Ringar. And runes are similar to masteries, but require IP points to buy, and you can only have 1 without buying another one, which is 6,300 IP points, which you earn in-game. This is the map. These are nexus. These 2 right here, the big, that's red team over there, and these are bases. They have 2 turrets before you get into the base, and you have a turret and an inhibitor. Once you destroy the inhibitor, minions start to get increased stats. So once you destroy an inhibitor, that means the minions are going to win in that lane. So if I'm playing this team and I destroy this inhibitor, the minions that spawn from this nexus are going to get here faster and hit things harder. These right here, these are jungle spawns, and certain jungle spawns give you buffs. Jungles usually, Rengar, the big lion dude, he's a jungler, and he would, instead of being in one lane defending this turret or defending that turret or that one, he'd go around and kill these buffs and gank from on the sides. So you can imagine how much strategy it takes to win a game if each team is pretty good. Next, please. Pro leagues, LCS is a big tournament, kind of similar to the Super Bowl, and you'd be surprised how many people watch it and actually play in it and are actually there in the building where it takes place. And pro teams such as Curse, CLG, Team Dignitas, they're kind of like fraternities almost. A sponsor, they buy them a house, and they go and they play in the house and practice together, and they go to LCS to win tournaments. And the winner gets $1 million. Typically, you wouldn't think a video game is kind of like it's pretty important. League of Legends. Most games don't generate as much money as League of Legends does. And right here, 67 million play League of Legends per month, 27 million per day, and over 7.5 million concurrently during peak hours. League of Legends generates $624 million from pro tournaments and 1 billion in microtransactions. Microtransactions is when people buy RP points, buy things in game like champions and skins. League of Legends it's pretty important, I'd say. I don't think people realize how big it is and how widespread it is. Like, people play in Korea, Japan, here, and there are teams all over the world that it's really important to a lot of people, and it's a fun game. So.